All right, we should do lines. We're gonna run out of time.
There's a shit ton of games, so yeah.
I'm really glad I didn't do trivia because we'd be going for like 3 hours tonight. All right.
So
King, we need an introduction.
Yeah, intro song.
So
lines everywhere, lines. Colorado stinks. Dion's doing lines. That's why I lost a toe. Ski, please start the lines. Lines.
All right. So we have 15 games here to pick.
Well, hang on.
Hang on. 15.
I think
we
we
should tonight.
Yep.
I think we should do a quick recap of how last season went.
I'm pretty sure
lines.
King or I won, if I remember right.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
Hang on.
Pretty sure.
I got this.
I mean,
hang on.
Pretty sure.
Hang on. Well, actually,
tell me that I won.
I think you'll find if you look at the data that I got
photoshopped.
Booble actually sent me this earlier today as like a refresher. I was like, oh, thanks. I totally wouldn't have thought of that.
This guy's getting his numbers from fucking Rasmussen over here. Just extremely skewed. The biggest, most skewed numbers I've ever seen here.
Fucking reading his OAN numbers over here. Like, what's going on, man?
Numbers are telling me I'm crushing. You guys have no chance. I'm crushing.
Winning by a lot.
Nobody knows more about picking games than me. I'll just read the final.
I had Delaware State against Hawaii. No one had it against the Rainbow Warriors. I was a Hornet all the way.
Look, I'm just saying. If anybody needs to know anything about Idaho, you come to me. I'll just read the final tally from that. I don't need to read the star pick scores or anything like that. 84. Oh, that was me. King had 73. Ski had 68. So, I mean, I think I was a winner.
Seems like you were, it's a little Enron accounting, but that's fine. I am
a little bit
cooking the books. So, by the way, like, listener, if you're new to us picking games, which I don't know how that's possible, but Ski gives us the line that he was able to find for said game. We pick the winner, and then out of all of the games he gives us, we have a star pick, which gives us an extra point if we get it right. So that's it.
Okay, so we'll start off first game. Like I said, there's 3 games today, so we saved us 3 spots. But first game, we got FAU against Sparty. Sparty home 13.5 points against FAU.
Give me Aiden Childs, Jonathan Smith, and the Spartans.
Yeah, they're gonna come out and put on like a show. I think they're gonna make a point because everything's new. I think I have Sparty as well. Yes, that's So you know what? Right off the bat, star pick.
Star picking right away. Look at this fucking guy.
I'm very confident in that.
All right, now next game we got one of King's favorite schools. We got a directional Michigan school playing Wisconsin. Wisconsin's 23.5 point favorites against Western Michigan.
Give me Wisconsin. Get the Mac out of my fucking life. Yeah. No one gives a shit about the Broncos.
If it was the Chippies, I might take the Chip.
I don't like the Chippies either.
Oh yeah.
Or the Eagles of Eastern.
Yeah. I'm taking whiskey as well. Is
anyone writing these down?
Yeah, I am writing it down. Okay. I have them all. All the games right there for you.
I'm writing mine down.
I believe you. I believe you. I don't believe him.
I write mine down because I like to keep track and keep this guy honest. Yeah.
Hey, I just got this from Booble today.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, you want me to bust out like my old notebook? That's not happening. It was in the fireplace. Yeah.
Are you on Wisconsin too,
This
Braga?
is weird picking Big Ten games. Like, this is weird.
Get used to it.
Yeah, I know. I'm really glad we didn't have to pick Rutgers because I would have been depressed. Like
fighting Shianos. God, what a dogfight they were in at halftime.
Yeah, they ended up winning by 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I actually think like they'll probably win by 21 or something like that, but I'm still picking them.
That seems like a very Wisconsin thing to do. All right,
Doesn't
next
it?
game we got UConn. They're playing Maryland. Maryland 20.5-point favorites.
Oh, you want to know what? Maryland. I was trying to make a case for Jim Mora Jr. and his Huskies to go in there, and I just couldn't do it.
Coward.
I'm going to do it. After UConn, they, surprised people last year. I think they were winless 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They won some games last year. I think the trend's going up. Give me UConn with the cover.
Ooh.
Did you guys know that UConn plays like 40 miles away from their campus?
I did not know that.
It's just in like the middle of nowhere. If you Google UConn's football stadium, it's even more desolate than the Patriots one in Foxborough.
Yeah.
It's like in the middle of nowhere.
You got to take a fucking train to get to fucking Foxborough.
Middle of fucking trees. It's sad.
That's the Ducks playing in Corvallis. Like that's
pretty much.
That's crazy. I also have Maryland. Yeah, give me Maryland.
All right.
Not confident about any of these teams so far.
No. All. Here's one of the. This one's an actual. Well, I'm not sure how good of a match. We got Penn State. They're 8.5-point favorites against West Virginia.
Penn State, lock it up. Star pick.
Ooh.
Drew Aller, James Franklin. All they do is beat mediocre teams by just half a point.
All right. This has got Penn State winning by 10 for the point and a half all day. So give me Penn State.
Same. By the way, I play. I'm in a CFB 25 dynasty with some buddies, and I use Penn State in it. And their running game is very, very good. They have two very, very good running backs. So it might be something to think about moving forward. Quarterback, super duper average. But
this guy's got a big advantage over me, especially where I'm not playing NCAA a bunch to know, I don't have no, I just assume Penn State's got a decent running game as usual. So
do you even research, bro? Figure it out. God.
I'll give you this research. Illinois State, they're at Iowa. 22.5 points.
Iowa's my sneaky college football playoff team. But you want to know what? Illinois State covers.
Oh, look at this.
Iowa wins. Illinois State covers.
We're Vegas.
Are they the Cardinals?
Yes. Pretty sure they're Cardinals, yeah.
Vegas is saying that Iowa's going to score at least 22.5 points. Like, what? What in the history of Iowa is making Vegas think that?
Well, you just got to think back to 2001, Brad Banks.
Yeah, that's my problem. I'm not thinking back to 2001 Iowa. Yeah, that's it.
I think he finished like third in the Heisman.
They got a violation for their quarterback. He's got to be good, right?
Yeah, no, it's Cade McNamara.
Yeah, it's got to be good, right?
Not good.
Yes, we get. They cheated.
Give me Iowa. They're winning 24-0 with 2 defensive touchdowns and a short field touchdown too.
That's a good point. Like the defensive touchdown. That's a real Ski. You've convinced me. I'm going Iowa too.
Still go with my Redbirds.
Well, if they score a touchdown, I think you might have it locked up. King is.
My rock do.
Baby. One, baby.
Give me one.
Right up.
Score one touchdown all day long. Illinois State singing that song.
I wish I might want to go look and see what Illinois State's team total is. It might be under a touchdown. I'm going to do that after I finish these lines. But
Skier, are we going to get a cease and desist for that song King just sang? I mean, that's like a professional song.
They are the Redbirds. They are the Redbirds.
Yeah. Redbirds, yeah.
In the Cardinals, they are the Redbirds. So Rock and Rollin' didn't kind of works.
Next game we got Indiana State. They're playing Purdue. Purdue's 33.5-point favorites.
You want to know what? Boiler up. I believe in Ryan Walters. I believe in Ryan Jacobs. I believe in Jalen Jelks. I believe in Kristen McLemore. Go Boilers. Those are all names.
I believe in Harvey Dent. Yeah.
I'm with you also, King, because I just think this is the game Purdue always crushes a shitty team and gives them that false sense of hope early that they're actually decent, but they're not.
Boiler up. Is that a train? I don't know. Did I just make a train sound? I don't know.
All right, we got to run through some of these because some of these games are bad. UTEP.
Wait, whoa. Some of these games are bad, as if these ones you didn't just read are also bad.
Those are great games.
Okay.
Most of them are great.
All right.
Nebraska's 27.5-point favorites against UTEP.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting corny. Give me Nebraska.
I got UTEP. UTEP with the cover. It's gonna be it's gonna be like 24.
Nebraska's back now, right?
Allegedly.
Yeah, they got a quarterback who cosplays as Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, they're back. Give me Nebraska. They're back.
Yeah.
Bill Brasky.
All right, another fantastic game. We got FIU. They're going to Indiana. Indiana 21.5 points.
Indiana, FIU is a fucking abomination. Even though they just sold their naming rights to the stadium, it's gonna be called Pitbull Stadium. Dale, Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide, obviously. So FIU versus FAU, like we've picked both of them. What's the difference?
One's a Panther and one's an Owl.
Florida Atlantic, Florida International.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One's in Boca Raton and one's in like Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
But they both let you think they were in Miami.
That's the key, is they all think they're in Miami.
That makes sense. Indiana.
Yep. I'm there with you as well. All right. Next big game, we got Miami of Ohio against Northwestern. Northwestern, a 2.5-point favorite against Miami of Ohio.
There are going to be 15,000 people strong at that lacrosse field on Lake Michigan in the temporary bleachers for Northwestern. And brother, you don't beat that. Give me the Wildcats. Give me the Wildcats.
You don't walk into a makeshift stadium with stands there rolled in the day before on a field they laid down a month before and just think you're gonna take down the Wildcats of Northwestern. No sirree. 2.5 is a wild number against Miami of Ohio, dude. Like,
no.
I feel like that makes me want to go Miami of Ohio, so I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh. So I'm taking Miami of Ohio as well because it's not cold. It's not cold there yet. It's still good, warm temperature. They don't get that like field goal to a touchdown advantage with it being, sub freezing coming off the water there.
Yeah. So
give me Wally Zerbiak in Miami of Ohio for the win.
Yeah.
Next game we got it's the Battle of LeBron here. We got Akron. They're playing Ohio State. Ohio State 48.5-point favorites.
Anybody else surprised there's a line for this?
There's a line for everything.
And Akron's a MAC team, so I mean
right.
they are FBS. OHIO. Give me the Buckeyes. Will Howard. This is a game that Will Howard will look great in because he'll run it up the middle like 10 times for 100 yards and 3 touchdowns.
So this is close. I saw a stat of it's just under the benchmark though, but it was teams that are 50 points or higher favorites are only 4-12 in covering those in the last 2 years. So
yeah, that's the thing, right? I was gonna say because we're gonna have to face this when we pick the Oregon game too. It's like Oregon's gonna be like a 50-point favorite, but teams don't really run it up that we don't see Oregon and New Mexico 72-0 games.
I think Oregon did score 77 on Portland State last year.
Yeah, that's true. They don't even have to try hard.
Well, you're seeing it in Utah right now. They're up 42-0 in the tail end of the third. Yeah. They might not score another touchdown now. Yeah. So
that's what I'm
tough,
saying. I know.
I'm taking Ohio State because Ohio State's probably going to score 50 in the first half and then just rest on their laurels the entire second half.
I'm going Akron with the points. I think it's going to be 42 or something, the backups are going to give up a late touchdown to give us a bad beat.
This guy just loves the MAC. We know it.
Well, witness. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
All right. Another interesting one. We got Fresno State. They're playing Michigan. Michigan 21.5 points.
Michigan.
I'm going to say
Michigan.
I'm Michigan because Fresno State's defense was bad last year, and Jeff Tedford had to step down for health-related reasons like 2.5 months ago.
Yeah. This is a big time, like, coming out to start the season statement situation that Michigan's in, you know, like winning the national title, having the shit with Harbaugh happen, like people saying it's like not legitimate, all this stuff, and they're gonna come out and fucking light up Fresno. I
mean, yeah,
this is gonna be like a 50-point win, I think.
I mean, I don't think Michigan is very good, but like you said, new coach, first game after the title at home, you're gonna try to run it up and look like you're repeating kind of thing. You know, that's what they're gonna try to do. So yeah,
I think if they don't, like, actual concerns about Michigan, you know, that they lose like 3 or 4 games this year.
And like I said, I don't think they're that good. So yeah, would be. All right. This is the battle of you guys here. We got UCLA, Kings Bruins 13.5 point favorites against Braga's Bows.
Bruins, baby.
Yeah.
8 clap.
I can't believe you're putting me in this position. Hawaii, I have to. I have to. It's never this Hawaii. Yeah.
Who is playing for UCLA? Like, who's their quarterback? Do they have any running backs?
I think is it Ethan Garbers? Is he still
there?
No way.
I feel like Ethan Garbers might still be there.
Isn't he Cal's quarterback?
I know that he was Washington's quarterback.
Let's see.
We all Google Ethan Garbers.
Yeah,
they got Henry Hasselbeck, an incoming freshman. Yeah, Ethan Garbers, senior. Lock up UCLA for this cover.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me.
I know. But I got to go with my Bows. You got to go with your heart sometimes, man, you know?
Yeah. And I'm just going to pencil this team in for you here, Braga. We got Weber State. They're 25.5 point underdogs against UW. So, I mean, you said UW's the worst team ever.
Yes.
So Weber State usually covers, right?
Correct. Yep.
Right.
Weber State.
I'm taking UW because
UW.
Because it's Weber State. And
I know.
UW's not going to be good, but it's Weber State.
I know.
So
I know.
All right. And then pretty much the lone good game in the conference, week 1, we got LSU 4.5 point favorites against USC.
LSU.
That is such a low line. Like LSU. Yeah. LSU by like 3 scores, man. Like,
I don't even know what you make of this. You know, the top 2 picks in the draft are the quarterbacks from each of these teams. I don't know who's on playing quarterback for these teams. Is Jackson Hart still there somehow?
It's Doug Nussmeier or Doug Nussmeier's kid.
Uh-huh.
It's a Nussmeier versus Miller Moss for USC.
Oh, Miller Moss is still there. Yeah.
Yep.
Give me SC then. Miller Moss.
He's a big Miller Moss guy.
He at least has some experience, right?
Nussmeier's. I feel like Nussmeier backed up Joe Burrow. He's been around for a long time.
Garrett Nussmeier is his name.
Garrett. Oh, of course, he's a Garrett.
I don't trust a quarderback named Garrett.
He was back there with Coach O. Oh, Garrett. Garrett. Garrett doing good today at bowl practice.
Garrett Nussmeier just signed a huge NIL deal with Powerade. If you needed to know that.
What was the last time you guys drank a Powerade?
Actually, I hate to say this, I buy Powerade because at a certain store in town, I just like the grape, and it's like 68 cents, where the Gatorade grape is like $1.84. Yeah. But other than the grape, I haven't had any Powerade in like.
That's just fiscally responsible, right there. That's all that is.
Yeah. So you can't not take advantage of the deal.
I'm like I like it more, and it's $1.20 cheaper. I'll take the ridicule.
Powerade
It's even-
also
I mean-
signed a deal with USC wide receiver Zachariah Branch. So we got
Oh boy.
competing
Battle
Yeah.
Powerade here.
Yeah, competing Powerade matchup.
They're damn near giving you that Powerade away for free.
They are.
With the 10-cent deposit back. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
All right, last game.
A couple dimes together.
It's like
Right.
it's like eating celery, right? Like you actually lose calories.
It looks
Like
All right, Ducks are 43 and a half point favorites against Iowa.
Ducks.
yeah, Oregon.
Sharpie.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
time. Was that your star pick?
That is my star pick. Because Idaho's not going to score, and
They
like
better
I
not.
said, if Dante Moore comes in the game in the second half, they're going to want to see him throw the ball some. So they'll still try to score at least into the third quarter. So
What was your star pick, King?
Kings was Penn State.
Penn State.
Penn State.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So that's lines.
All right. We did it.
Lines.
Lines.
God, we're gonna have to figure out the timing on this,
We
and it's
are.
gonna take 25 minutes lift off 18 fucking games.